2, 3, here we go. Hello, everyone. I'm Vicki Hacking. I am the Jafra Ambassador for the English Division, and it's my pleasure to welcome tonight. I have Daryleel Carlisle. I have Tucky that will be here, and hopefully we'll have Bronwyn on too. So we have a fun meeting. We're going to talk all about primers today. That's going to be the beginning of our meeting, and we're glad you could join us. And then we're also going to talk about our favorites, our faves, F-A-V, our fave, the brochure. We're going to talk about today, what our favorite offers are. We hope they're yours too. And we have Mother's Day coming up, Father's Day coming up. Wow. So we're glad all of you could be on. We got Wileen, we got Marilyn, we got, Ashley. She's at the beach. She just had a happy birthday. We're glad all of you could be with us. So what we're going to do right now is I am going to put this on. I want to put it on the view, and I want to do it with the speaker view, which is what I thought I had. But
I'm here. Don't forget to make me a co-host.
Oh, good, Tucky. I'm glad you're here. Okay, and Ashley's here to support you too. So hold on just a minute. Let me go right here and talk to me for just a minute. Can you just say
la. Happy Monday.
La, la, la. Thank you. That helps me to find you to make you a co-host. Okay. All right. Ashley's going to talk to us, and I'm going to mute everybody, just so you know. We're going to mute everybody's, and then you're going to have to unmute yourself to come back in if you want to say something, okay? But we're going to keep all the background noise out. So here we go. We're going to mute all. There we go. There we go. So we want to turn the time over to Tucky, and she's coming to us from Oregon, and maybe it's raining there. I don't know, but she'll tell us. Okay, Tucky, what do you have for us? Then Daryleel, you're next.
Hey, y'all. So I did not get a chance to finish doing my makeup. I had some other things come up. But what I did, because we're talking about primers today, and one of the things we're going to be talking about with primers is the difference between the silicone-based and water-based primers. And so what I did is I did half my face in a silicone-based primer and half in a water-based, so that by the end of the meeting, we can see if we can visibly notice a difference between the two different primers and using the same foundation on my whole face. So by the end of the meeting, my face will be finished.
That's great.
So Jafra has two main primers. One is the all-in-one mattifying primer, and the other is the Royal Hydrating Radiance Primer. So how many of you guys really know what the difference is between those? So put it down in the chat if you know the difference between the two, the all-in-one and the hydrating radiance primer. So the all-in-one is transfer proof. This comes from Jafra's website. Transfer proof you can use for eyes, lips, and or face. Smooths the appearance of pores and fine lines. And then the hydrating radiance primer combines the benefits of a primer with the royal jelly blend, and it smooths the look of pores, dryness, and uneven texture. And you can use it before makeup or use it by itself for a more bare naked look and just kind of even things out a little bit. So the big difference though is the all-in-one mattifying primer is water-based, and the hydrating radiance primer is silicone-based. And I do have both of them. And I noticed that when you actually pump it out, you can see visually which one is which. So you don't have to necessarily know them by heart. Obviously, that would be good for your clients to know which is which. And I just set them down and can't figure out where they went. So I'll show you in a second. But the radiance primer actually comes out really thick, so you can kind of visually see that it is silicone based, whereas the all-in-one is very liquidy. You have to shake it extremely well, because I did notice it will separate. So that's going to kind of be your visual reminder that it's a water-based primer. And the reason it's important to know those differences is I talked to Jackie Alves, and she's the one that actually helped me understand the difference between silicone-based and water-based. And also our website doesn't tell you which is which. And so what she told me is the silicone primer is great for blurring pores, which is a huge plus in photography. But what you're going to want to look for in the ingredients, which you're more likely to find on the box than the packaging. So when it comes to things that you really care about ingredients, I would save those boxes so that you can reference it later, since we don't have great access right now on the website. But what the words you're looking for is dimethicone, or other words ending in cone. If that is one of the first 3 or 4 ingredients in the primer, then you know it is more of a silicone-based primer. And the partnering a silicone-based primer with a water-based foundation typically doesn't work well. She said when they do that on client after client with a silicone primer and a water-based foundation, they notice separation, pilling, it doesn't last as long, and sometimes it can look a little greasy. So it's really important to me now that I've learned this to be able to tell that to our clients, because one of the things with Jafra is our Royal Radiance foundation that looks and has same packaging as the Royal Radiance primer. They look the same, but the primer is silicone based and that foundation is water based. So based on Jackie's experience, you don't want to mix those two. So I will put it in the WhatsApp later, the notes that I took, so you guys can help remember. But the Royal Radiance foundation and the Always foundation are both water based, whereas the Jafra Beauty matte is silicone based. And so she said you can use a silicone based foundation with either primer, or you need to match water to water or silicone to silicone.
That really does make sense. Tucky, thank you. Okay, Darylee's going to take it from there, and she's got some things to add to it. Thank you, Tucky. Go ahead, Darylee. What do you have for us?
Okay, well, mine is basically just very basic. So I just wanted to talk about what a primer is. Well, a primer is a non-colored, non-skin colored serum, either thick or it could be thin product. And what you can do with it, it will help your foundation go on smoothly, easily, to help cover up blotchy skins along with your foundation. So it can give your complexion an even looking skin tone. And sometimes it also helps to fill in those fine lines and wrinkles. So when to use a primer? Well, you have to make sure that you have clean skin. And so you do it on a clean skin. You'll apply your moisturizers. And I think that's one of the things that was really stressed, is make sure that you have moisturizer on, and then you put your primer and then your foundation after that. So you then apply over the entire area, and then you apply your foundation. So make sure you apply it immediately after, because then it kind of soaks in. So another thing that was brought up is when to use a concealer. Do you use it before the foundation or after? Well, the way that you use a concealer is you put on the primer, the foundation, and then you go ahead and you put your concealer on. So basically primers are good for almost any age. Sometimes you have to be careful if you have extra oily skin though. So that's what I got.
But Darylee, you also told me that you have one favorite, because one of the primers isn't your favorite. One of them is. And the reason why is
because it's silicone based, and and it's the first one we had. It's the very first one, and the second one, the clear one that we had, that we don't have anymore. So I'm not gelling on this one. I'm not gelling on the
that's not your favorite one.
It's not my favorite. So
yeah, and I guess because I didn't know anything about what you're teaching me, I'm using this one. So it's like, okay, I'm using the silicone one, I guess, and I can't really tell, but I do know that what you say makes sense. The other one is one of them is kind of watery. It has to be shaken. So what do you have to say about these primers? What are you thinking? Are you there, Bronwyn? You're there. I can see you. Oh, she's muted. Okay. She's got to.
Okay, I'm unmuted. Okay, so what I have to say about the primers is, I use both and I like both. Jafra, when they first had, as Darlene has said about the 2 primers that first came out, I really liked them. And at one time, Jafra had an eye primer that I have had consultants asking me if there's any talk about that coming back. I think that this silicone one on the entire face and in your neck area too, because you're putting your foundation on your face and you're blending it down your neck. So I think this is a game changer. I challenge you, Do it one time and see how long your makeup is going to last. Now, when Jaffer gives us information, like Tucky has said, there's not a whole lot of details. Some products have more details than others. We don't have what is it, what does it do for your information, key ingredients. That's not all listed for our primers. I checked that out today. So right now, we do have on sale, this primer was last month in the month of April. And right now we do have that all-in-one primer on sale. And don't forget, we have a nail primer too. And if you don't use the nail primer, I challenge you, get it, put it on one hand and don't put it on the other. And you'll see how long your nails will last when you are using the primer. It's the same with the makeup. You know, putting a primer on with your foundation, it just lasts longer. And like I said, it's kind of like a base of just putting your face in silicone and wow. Yeah, I like it.
Yep.
That's
And
how I would
you also found that when you all day long, it lasts. I mean, your makeup stays on, and you said all of your eyes and everything all stayed on throughout the entire day, and you feel like it's because of the silicone primer. Okay, now Bronwyn, we were also going to talk about this one here. And this is, yeah, you got it too. So Bronwyn, I did what you said to do. I took my eyes, and I don't know if you can see the difference, but I truly, and I challenge all of you to do what I did, because when you're putting it on, oh my gosh, wow. So I did the primer for all of my lashes, and I only do my upper lash. I don't do lower, and then I took my Epic mascara, and then I put it on, but over here on this side, I didn't use any primer. So I can actually, I don't know if you can, but this eye right here is so much fuller. The mascara is there and you can see it, and it makes it longer. It just makes it stand out better. And over here, this eye, it just doesn't hold up. Does not. I do not like this eye. I like the eye that I did both on. So I challenge all of you to do what we did and put the primer on one eye, put the Epic on both eyes, and then see if you can't see the difference, because I certainly can't. I think this is a game changer. It is. So do we have any comments in the chat? Any questions that you would like to ask? I have both of my co-hosts. They're there looking at your questions. Do we have anything, Daryleel? Do we have anything that needs to be asked, Tucky? Are we okay? Okay. All right. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going
I
to
do see a question that just popped in.
Uh-huh.
So Maria wants to know, which primer do you use with Royal Radiance? So the Royal Radiance is a water-based foundation. And so you would want to use the all-in-one mattifying primer, because that is the water-based primer. I hope that
Okay.
helps.
That's good. Okay, remember you have to shake it. And it's on sale this month, right, Tucky? It's on sale right now.
It's on sale with a foundation, I believe.
Yeah, and you need to make sure it says on it clearly that it has to be shaken. If you don't shake it and you just open it up and put it on, it will just run like water all out on I always use this for my palette, but it's just gonna run. So if you don't shake it really good, you could be in trouble. Okay, and you probably need to work with your clients on that also. Whereas the other primer is nice and thick. It's real thick and it's easy to pump out. And then when you're done, I just take the lid off, because there's more in the bottom in here. There's more in here. Don't just think because it doesn't pump anymore that it's gone, because it isn't. So I would open it up and then get the rest out. Okay, Bronwyn, let's go.
Vicki, you cut the tube in half and you put it in a snack baggie and you have 2 more weeks of primer. I'm not kidding.
Oh, golly, that was wonderful. Thank you, Bronwyn. Okay, I cut it in half. Hope you're on there tonight. Okay. I'm just looking, and okay, Bronwyn, let's go. What are we going to talk about tonight?
Okay, we can talk about all kinds of things, but I want to highlight what our weekly special is, Vicki. So are you able to get into the Jafra Biz?
Just hold on just a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought I have it all set up here, but here we go. Here we go. Just give me a minute. It's coming up. It's got to come up on my computer. Come on, here we go. There we go. Okay, I'm right there. I'm on Jafra Biz. Can you see it? Oh, I don't think I shared my screen. Let me go back here and do the share screen meeting. And let's do share screen. And we'll go over here and get back to what I was at. Just be patient. There we go. There we go. We're coming up here. We're coming up here. There we go. Can you see it?
We
No.
see-
Oh, thanks a lot. You can't see it. Okay, let's go back to Zoom and go back to share screen. Share. Oh, to share your screen, open system settings. Oh, gee. Back to meeting. And we're going to share the screen again one more time. And you're still saying you can't see that, right? You say cannot see it, even though even though I'm telling Zoom to share my screen. Okay. Distance video share. We go.
Vicki, we see your picture, not your screen.
Okay. Well, it's telling me Zoom Place wants to open my system settings. So I don't know. I guess I'm in trouble again tonight. So we may have a short meeting tonight because I can't, it's not letting me, Zoom is not working for me the way I normally do. So here we go. I'll try again to share my screen. We go, let's try it one more time. Open the system settings and let me go in here to well, there we go. It's right. It's there, but it's not, Zoom is not letting me share it. It's just that I don't know exactly what to do. So Bronwyn, guess
I
what?
can go ahead and just talk through as to what the situation is.
Okay.
Okay, so yesterday, we need to realize that our last 2 weeks, that clients that we have in our email system of our personal website did not receive any type of weekly special. We were going to the end of April, and then May came up in last week in, I think it was Wednesday, so it was in the middle of the week. So this Sunday is the weekly special that we are used to seeing, that your clients are used to seeing, that came from you and Jafra on a Sunday. The weekly offer, when I opened it on my phone and my email, it was just 2 things showing. It showed the Jafra Skin and the Summer Sensation set. So today, when I went in looking for details, and as you know, when you're looking for details, you just click on quick view. But when I went to, okay, so when you're looking for the weekly offer is connected into our special offers, and you need to click on the line that says weekly offer, and then it will just open up the weekly offers only. When you open it up, it gives you the choice of the Jafra Skin products at a special price individually. So it looked like it was a set of choose 3 for a special price, but it is available individually. So the first one says choose one of Jafra Skin for $30, and the retail value is $35, $40, and $35. $35 being the balm, the hydrator is $40, and the sunscreen is $35. So your client can get a product for $30, and consultants, you're receiving the product for $15. So it is a great deal. In the Skin Choose 3, it gives you the price of $70. If a consultant 50% qualifying order, that would be $35 for 3-piece set, which is absolutely a fabulous price. And that's a $120 retail value. What I love about this offer is your client or a consultant can select 3 of the same products if they wish. Or they might say, I just want 2 of the cleansing balm and 1 sunscreen. That works on that offer. Then Jafra offers the Summer Sensation set. Now, this Summer Sensation set is a 5-piece set, $122 retail for $59, a 50% commission qualifying order, $29.50 for 5 pieces. You get the pastel balm, a mini rose body oil, a brilliant nail gel in racy red, a lipstick liquid, the matte one in Divine Kiss, and Odorome Homemade for men, 3.3 fluid ounce, and that is a $40 product. So this is not a pick and choose. It's a set together, set pre-picked by Jafra. Summer Sensation 5-piece set. Your client is $59 and great savings. Then Jafra offers a Choose 2 offer, Jafra Skin Choose 2, where they can select from the cleansing balm, the hydrator, and the sun protection, and choose 2 for $50. So consultants, you can choose 2 products for $25. That averages to $12.50 a piece, which is a great savings. And don't forget, when you are talking to clients about these offers, that the May catalog has included the limited time pumpkin mask on page 18. It is retail at $19 and sale for $15. So your client saves $4 and that's 20%. So if they wanted a 4-piece set, it's all on sale. So we have that going on, Vicki. And then I'm just going to highlight just a few things from the book, because this is the month of May, and we had a little meeting that we're not opening up the whole book and talking about the entire book on the first week. So what is the best offer that we have in May? Well, as you know, when you look at the front cover of May, it is the Navigo. And it says on there, for him, bonus size. Well, then you have to read and realize that is for a different fragrance. The Double Nature bonus size fragrance, the Bad Angel, is right next to the Navigo. So it's not a Navigo bonus size. Then it says it's new for all, is the Jafra Skin Anti-Chafe Stick. Now, because this is connected to the Jafra Skin, and it's right next to the pumpkin mask in your book on page 19, you may want to add this now as a 5-piece set, because this is a great introductory price. It is $17 and regular 20, I think that's 25. I don't have my glasses on, but still, it's a great saving to put together. And they say it's for all. So this anti-chafing is not just for men, it is for women too. And so in our
When it says
catalog,
$17.
$17, yes,
Yeah.
yes. But the retail value, what is the regular retail value, Vicki? Is that 26?
25, it's
Oh,
25.
25, okay.
Right
So
on.
that's 5 and 3, that's $8 savings. Okay, so in May, Jafra is promoting for Father's Day. So special men in your life, and also in our book are great offers for makeup this month. And for the young ones, I love when they add things for the young one, because even though they're babies, I use the baby product. So, and I'm not shy to say that, because they are fabulous product. But the absolute best in the May catalog for as far as savings, page 54, the bit block. And even though the big block you might think is for the youth and the young, if you haven't tried it, you're missing out. This is wonderful. 2 for $20. That means as a 50% consultant, that's $10, which averages to $5 a piece. So that is a fantastic offer. Consultants, you save $46 on this offer, and that is 80% savings. On page 3 is the biggie that Jafra is talking about. They're promoting it in the new booklet that they put out for the month called Activate. They highlighted this too on page 3. On page 3, and when you look at the picture, you see 4 different scents of the Navigo. This offer for $89 is not a let's say unlimited purchase, which means that you can select which you would like. This offer is preset. It is all 4 of the Navigo fragrances that you see. Now, these fragrances alone are $46. It's a 3.3 fluid ounce. Your client is saving $112 with this offer, and that is actually because of the free gift is a 55% savings. Even though that Jafra has tagged this of save up to 50, what has happened sometimes when the catalogs go to print, they go ahead and really do the best they can, but sometimes something comes up and they're like, oh, well, it's too late to change it. And that had happened in some things. So it says $184 retail, but actually when you add in your deodorant, it's a $201 retail. So your client saves 55%. In consultants, this offer of 4-piece fragrance plus a free gift is $44.50. As a consultant, you save $156.50, and that is over 75% savings. And you know what I would do? If someone is going to buy this, your client, 4, they may have 4 different men in their life. They may have son-in-laws. You don't know what they have, but men like to have fragrances here and there. That's what I've noticed. I have 2 important men in my life, my son and my husband. Anyway, so do they want 4 different fragrances? Mine would. They wouldn't mind it at all. The Navigo Ocean is so fresh. It is a refreshing. And just like women, there are different fragrances for different reasons. What I wear in the morning is not what I'm wearing out the door in the evening. And I spritz really all day long. So this is a fantastic offer, but I would suggest to a client, would you like it for $89, or would you like it what I can get at $44.50? And have them get the $25 set. And then they have the women Ocean Navigo. So anyway, that's just a suggestion. Also with this offer, add-on suggest to sell is the daily deodorants. It's on the back cover for $8. And that too is a great savings. Jafra is promoting it on the business meeting that we had on Wednesday, and they're doing it also in that Activate book. On page 25 are men's deodorant sticks, with Jafra's promoting at 50% off. Those are fantastic add-ons to the Navigo. 2 for $16. They save 18. They save over 50% on clients. Consultants, $8. That is $4 each. For us as consultants, we are saving over 75%. And Vicki, that's what I am highlighting today.
Bronwyn, we'll have more for you next week, and hopefully we can get my Zoom working so that I can show you the offers. I hope you had your brochure with you so that you could see what Bronwyn was doing. Yes.
Vicki, can I hop on before we finish up?
Yeah. Please.
So now that my makeup is finished
look,
and all dried and set, I don't know how well it shows up on camera, but when I use my mirror, I can clearly, especially when you look at my forehead, I can clearly see the difference between the silicone. So this is the silicone side with the water-based foundation. So right here where there's no color blocking it, you can clearly see where it's doing like Jackie Alves was talking about. It's pilling a little bit. It looks a little clumpy. And on this side, it definitely looks a lot more smooth and finished.
Yeah,
So it's
really
the
does.
exact
It's
same
really-
products across my face. The only difference is the silicone primer on this side and the water-based on this side.
And you know, Tucky, really, you look so good with your makeup on. I can't
Thank
believe
you.
what a difference. You need to do some before and after pictures. You know,
Okay.
before makeup, the a la natural, and then Tucky with makeup on. Wow. I'm sorry.
I'm still learning, so I'm so self-conscious about doing before and afters with makeup because I'm just so new to makeup.
I just think it looks so, you look so good. I'm proud of
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Keep it up. All right, there we go. We are going to end the recording tonight. Hopefully we can be all together next week. I hope we can. And thank you, Bronwyn. Thank you, Daryleel. Thank you, Tucky, for your help on primers. And we'll stay after and buzz on the Hive and talk about all the things that we want to talk about. So for those of you that are on live, you get to just sit and chat. Everybody loves the chatting afterwards. Thank you so much. And I want to really encourage everybody to sign up for conference if you haven't done it. Can't wait. Can't wait. We're all going to be there. We're all going to be sisters in Jafra and be able to really train and see each other and hug. And oh, it's going to be wonderful. And congratulations to all of you that are on track for the trip. I will be back in South Carolina, and I would love to sit on the beach with you. So we hope you're going to continue to make it happen. Okay, we'll now stop the recording